Shukor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Rangba ka Jylla ukan rat ki sangma hagajing dan lang Menteri Katanat Arts and Culture Minister uba Paul Lingdo hane ka sngi kelabu yu mau nongrim ban penthamai bat penbhai ka State Central Library Complex kani kajing bu yu mau nongrim kalong shibenta jong kajing dap shisnam jong ka Sorkar MDA 2 bat kajing dap handusnam jong ka Sorkar MDA kabalalam khmat na ka seng NPP nakalyang Menteri Katanat Arts and Culture uba Paul Lingdo habakran hakani ka sngi ulaong ba shibun ki film khasi ki dangsa bat klempat la ban pen i yaki nakadaw jong kajing bombyang ki jaka pen i ne ki cinema de halor kani kanongrim ka Sorkar ka shim kani ka rai ban Shna ki cinema ban ailat yakinong Shna film khasi ban pen i paj ba yaki habakaran kani ka sngi nakalyang Menteri Rangba ulakular ba ka Sorkar kan pen byang yakamang pisa lada kamdap ban pen bhai kani ka jaka ulaban rap ru da ka baong ba ka Sorkar kan Shna ka cinema Hasoso Tham Auditorium ban ailat yakinong Shna film na ka Jylla ban pen i yaki film jongki ule thuru baka Sorkar ka don yaka jingthmu ban Shna yaki Laiphau Tylli ki cinema hall Kylleng saudong ka Jylla ban kentiu yakinong Shna film jong ka Jylla.
In the second leg of the celebrations to mark the revamping, redesigning and refurbishing of the State Central Library. A building which, as Bapriji has mentioned earlier on, is now celebrating its golden jubilee, and it certainly, with age, needs revamping and refurbishing. As all of you are aware, Shillong has a very rich and proud legacy of art and culture. At one point of time, people would say that in insurgency hit Northeast, when you go to other states, there would be a gun in each house. Go to Shillong, there would be a guitar in each house. So, with that legacy, as a government, we felt we are duty bound to optimize the skills, the capabilities, the raw talent which some snippets of you have seen in the performances that have just been displayed. We are thankful to the National Library Board for having sanctioned for the refurbishing of the library an amount of rupees 2.33 crores, which will help to upgrade the facilities of this library. At the same time, we also realize that there is dire need, urgent need for the local film industry to be given a boost and the attention that it deserves. A couple of weeks back, when I took an inspection along with officials of the department of this entire space and interacted with the local film fraternity, I was surprised to learn that as many as 7 films which have already been made could not be released till today because of lack of a proper cineplex and the high demand by other cinema halls available in town. Hence, keeping in view what the Honorable Chief Minister has always envisioned about taking the film industry as a major and vibrant segment that needs to be encouraged, we thought it prudent to make use of these funds that have come. And also, as I mentioned to the Chief Minister, wherever there is shortfall, which certainly will arise, for the Chief Minister to be kind enough to part with some more funds in order for us to be able to have both a space for drama and plays here and also for a cineplex. When it comes, I'd like to take this opportunity to share, of course, that today is the first anniversary of the MDA 2 government, but it also is the 6th anniversary for the MDA government as a whole, because it was exactly on March 6, 2018 that the government in MDA 1 was sworn in and MDA 2 was a year back. But it has been a very, very long and very, very exciting, challenging journey, and we have seen many ups and many downs. But of course, looking back at this past 6 years, there are a lot of things that we are very happy to see that things have moved forward in the right direction in spite of the challenges. And like I had mentioned in the budget speech when I had spoken in the reply, that we have laid a very strong foundation where now we are on the path of actually moving forward and taking the state forward to new heights. I remember in 2018, when we had just taken over, we had huge challenges, even when it came to simple things like, making project reports, for example. And it sometimes used to take about 6 months to 1 year to prepare DPRs. And there were so many departments in which we could not submit utilization certificates, because of which the funding that was meant for the state was lapsed, or we had to return the money back and forego the budget provisions, and so on and so forth. And not to blame or point fingers at anybody, but these were facts and this was the situation that we faced. And today, to be able to see a consistent improvement in overall governance in terms of the kind of work and the systems and the policies, the systems, the rules, and the kind of process that we have laid down in governance today. Growth when it comes to the overall performance and economic development of the state of Meghalaya. Whether it's the road sector, whether it's the water sector, even in the power sector, you will see that we had a lot of challenges. But I can assure you that in the days to come, even this particular year, you will see a huge difference in the overall power scenario in our state. And in the years to come, I hope that we will be able to give a permanent resolution to this entire power crisis that we face. But having said that, of course, there's a lot to be done. And I remember having programs in the first year of MDA out here in 2018. And we used to have dignitaries coming from center, big people coming here, central ministers, celebrities. And all these walls were all broken, these side walls. Half the seats were coming off. And even the ceiling, you could see cracks and cracks in the ceilings. This lighting was, nowhere. And every time there was a meeting here, I would just come with my head down and I was like, I don't know why we're having this program here. And that was the time when we said that, look, we need to do something. We thought that we will, build up a full new structure here, but we couldn't go ahead with that because that's the time when we started facing the COVID challenges. But then we said that, look, let's just start with the basic furnishing and repair. And I'm happy that we were able to at least improve it, and to some extent what you're seeing today is very different from what it was in 2018. I don't know how many of you remember, it was really bad. Again, not to blame anybody, but these are facts. And at least today we are in a position where we can have normal programs, and it's a decent place. But of course, there's always room for improvement. And therefore, coming to the program today, I thank our Honorable Minister for Art and Culture,
under whose leadership today we are going for this program to completely renovate and refurbish this entire auditorium. And not only that, we want to go ahead and expand this and utilize it for much more productive use. And that's really what the key is. These are assets that we have, but we have not been able to put it to the right use. And having a minister who is himself somebody who really believes in the art and culture and the talent of our youth, who is himself a very talented person, will understand and will try to work towards ensuring that we're able to really utilize this space. So I congratulate him. Let me assure him and the department that not only the additional funds to make this particular phase of the project successful, whatever additional funds required to do other projects also within this campus, we are happy to support. We will definitely give all the necessary funds required. This must become a center where we have talented youth coming in and being able to showcase their talent to the world, exchange with each other, learn from each other, and it should become a very lively campus. That's really, I think, what we should try to do. So we can have so many other things. There's enough space in this area. I hope that the plans will come out in that angle, and I hope that we'll be able to make this into a really happening, lively, and a vibrant place where different forms of art and culture can really come in and can really be explored and improved. And as I said, we can have our youngsters show their talent. Having said that, there's a reason why our Honorable Tourism Minister is also the Minister for Art and Culture and is also the Minister for Textiles. In all the government departments and the way we have structured the cabinet, we have tried to link related departments with one particular minister. So therefore, if you look at the Bapal's portfolios, if you look at the tourism sector connected with the art and culture sector, connected with textiles, they are all interconnected. And therefore, a tourism strategy without art and culture being part of it is actually meaningless. And especially if we want to make it sustainable and if we want to make it something that where we involve the citizens and the people. Similarly, textile is something that's very closely related to our art and culture. And hence, if that art and culture, the textile aspect is not part of it, then again there is something really big and missing in the entire strategy. And hence, we really hope that the talent and the art and culture aspect can become a major boost in terms of the tourism that it will give our state. And that's really what we are trying to do, because that's what will make our tourism unique. And that's what will make it different from other parts of the world. And it is with that purpose and that strategy that we are trying to move forward. I'm very happy that we're going to have a movie theater out here also, because we want to promote our local talents and the local filmmakers, so that our movies and our movie industry can grow. You are aware that even in the budget we have provisions now to support filmmakers, movie makers who will financially be supported by the government to produce and to make movies, and different kind of tax benefits also will be given in terms of movies that will be played that are local. And not only that, you're aware that under CM Elevate, which is a very, very dynamic and a very, very aggressive entrepreneurship program that we're doing, we are going to be promoting 30 movie theaters throughout the state. And anybody who wants to start a movie theater, 35% subsidy is given by the state government, which means that suppose the movie theater is going to cost you 3 crores to construct, we will give you 1 crore out of that, just like that. And 30 such movie theaters will come out throughout the state. We want to promote it in district headquarters, and this is done precisely to promote again our art and culture, promote our movies and our languages, and this is something that we're really pushing. So I really hope that apart from this movie theater that's going to come out here, we will have more of these theatres coming out in other parts of the state also. And hence my point being that we are doing a lot to promote the film industry out here, and to promote the art and culture aspect, and to promote our language aspect. And all of these, as I said, are interconnected. And we are not just doing things on a piecemeal basis, but there is a larger plan and larger strategy around what every single action that we do will lead to the larger achievement of the larger goal that we have in our mind. So we'll be happy to know that we have almost this year, this coming year, we'll be spending almost 2,800 crores of rupees will be spent on youth development programs, be it construction of stadiums, be it money that we'll give for music programs like the grassroots music program, be it programs like the Yes Meghalaya program, where this year we're going to spend 20 crores we want to spend to give to any youth group who wants to do any positive activity. So tomorrow if you have a ABCD youth cultural group and you say you want to have a program where you want to have a science competition, we will give you up to 1 lakh rupees just like that to organize that science competition. You just have to register, ask for the money, and we will give it to you. Like that, we are hoping that more than 8,000 youth groups will come up and we'll be able to fund 20 crores this coming year. That's a lot of money. In the last 3 years, we could only spend 4 crores. We've been asking all the youth groups to come, but we got only about 1,500, 2,000 groups, and we spent about 4 crores. I'm hoping that we'll be able to touch 7, 8, 9,000 groups so that 20 crores can be given to all of you. And I urge the youth that you must take advantage of this. And this is the reason why we're doing this is not because we just want to, spend money on you or give you free money. But the idea is that the youth want to do a lot of things, but then there's nobody to support them. I remember as a kid, we wanted to have cleaning drives, we wanted to do sports activities, and we used to go asking different, people that please give us money so we can do this program, but nobody gave us money. So ended up, not being able to really do what we should do or what we wanted to do, and a lot of the youth started doing the wrong things in life. And hence, with this 20 crores, if we can help 7,000 groups multiplied by at least 10 in each group, 70,000 youths to do good things and the right thing and use your time for productive things, then I think we are really doing a very, very good service to the youth and to the future of our state. And it is with these kind of plans and programs that we are really transforming the way we are creating policies and opportunities for the youth. So I hope the youth of the state are listening, and I hope that all of you will take advantage of these programs. We have a large budget for the youth. We'll be having many, many programs like the Meghalaya Games happening every year. We'll be having the largest network of artificial turfs and stadiums compared to any other state in the country in the coming next 3 to 5 years. We are going to be spending close to 1,200 crores to build up sports infrastructure, and this is not just Shillong, but in every single corner of the state. Even now as we speak, we are having 700 crores worth of stadiums be constructed as we speak. Never before this has been done. Out of the total stadiums in the entire state, 40% of them were constructed in the last 3 years. Out of the 300 stadiums we have, 100 and close to 40 plus were constructed in the last 3 years. So this is the kind of stress and the importance we're giving the youth.